Today, Black Martha is cooking collard greens. Oh, so yummy and a wonderful southern side. Today, I'm going to be using the prepackaged collard greens. Yep, this is a great time saver. Need something quick and you really want collard greens and you don't have time to do it old school, just buy them in the bag. There is a slight disadvantage though. There's going to be lots of stems that you'll either have to deal with or pick out. I choose to pick out some of them and deal with the rest. At any rate, let's get cooking. All right, so let's get seasoned. What I've got in a stock pot is some chicken broth. I like to get the containers of chicken broth. I'm going to go ahead and pour them into my pot. I've already got one container already in, and now I'm adding my second one. My pot is on high right now because I want this liquid to come to a boil. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get started with our meat. I've got a 12-ounce amount of ham hocks or ham chunks. I'm going to go ahead and cut up the ham into pieces so that it will easily break apart in the cooking process. This is going to give it some great flavor. Feel free to use pork or turkey. Turkey necks and turkey legs are great ways to season your greens. Whichever you choose, go ahead and stick those in the pot. Now we're going to add a half a stick of butter, 2 cloves of garlic, chopped roughly, and a small onion. I've frozen onion and placed it in a Ziploc bag, so I'm just putting in about 2 handfuls. We're also going to grab my favorite go-to seasoning, Montreal steak seasoning. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon. I measure it with my hand. And we're going to give it a stir, letting everything come together, and you see how it's starting to come to a good boil. Now, the last thing that we're going to add to this rumbling, yummy liquid is some vegetable oil. So we're going to put that into our pot. And now we start piling on the washed and rinsed greens. Yeah, you wash them and wash them again. Even though it says it on the package, you still wash them. We're going to pack it into the pot. Now, you're going to think I'm putting way too many in here, but believe me, if you've never cooked greens before, it's going to cook down. So pile it all the way up just like that. Mash it down and then put some more on top because greens cook down. Now I'm going to add in some more liquid. I'm going to need water. Your liquid needs to come a little bit under the greens. So you still want about 1/4 of your greens covering over top of the water. So you want less liquid. You want the greens to be above your liquid. That's very important when cooking collard greens or any greens. And this is what it's going to look like after we've been cooking it for about an hour. Give it a stir. And they look so good. The onions and the garlic and all of our seasonings are all coming together in that pot. Give it a good stir and try really hard not to take a bite. And this is the finishing product. After about 2.5 to 3 hours of cooking, your collard greens should have the color that looks very similar to this, a dark green. Oh yeah, we've cooked out all the nutrients and the healthy stuff, but they're yummy. Now again, we've got stems in them and it's not ideal, but it's still a quick and yummy treat to me. Hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to like Black Martha Cooks, invite, and share. Thanks so much for watching.